What's up everybody, I'm Gump40. In this video I'm going to be doing the black box file, and I'm going to show you how to get the bonus objectives that are attached to it as well. There are 3. Obviously you're going to need a garment factory to do any of these files. The bonus objectives for this file are destroy all 4 plane engines, recover all plane contents, and kill 5 enemies on your escape. So first I like to start with the hacking device. Once you own the garment factory, you can just go to the app on your phone and start the prep mission. Jody's going to send you to a random location where there are going to be a few enemies sitting around a hacking device. The hacking device looks like a key card or a cell phone, something like that. Typically it's located on this table right here. If you get this location, sometimes it's located on the ledge of the building. Once you get the hacking device, you're just going to head over to the LSIA airport. We need to hack a radar. So fly right up to the top of the radar, it's hard to miss. And we need to actually hack this electrical box that's right beside the radar. Once you put your hacking device onto the electrical box, that will be mission complete for the first setup mission. Now for the second setup mission, again, I just like to go to the app on the phone instead of going all the way back to the garment factory. And we're going to start the sonar equipment. So this is also going to be a random location. You just need to go to wherever she sends you. There will always be a tugboat. And you need to take out all the enemies that are near the tugboat, or at least some of the enemies. And I like to use the Oppressor Mark II again because I can just land right onto the tugboat. And for me, the box has always been located at the front of the tugboat. You'll see the little green arrow above the box. That'll contain your sonar equipment. Once you get the sonar equipment, you just hop back on your Oppressor Mark II and rock it off. Sometimes I actually have to use the weapon wheel and unequip the sonar box in order to get back on my oppressor since it's parked on the tugboat, but you may not have that issue. That might just be me. Now that we've done that, we need to do the third setup mission, which is going to be the Tula. We need to pick up the Tula aircraft. Always going to be located out in the ocean at some random location on this platform that they have sitting out here. Again, I like to use the Oppressor Mark II or the Sparrow and take everybody out. Once you do that and you land next to the Tula, there are going to be 6 more helicopters that you need to take out. But in order to get them to come, you're going to need to actually get in the Tula and start to fly. Now right here, I just like to use the Tula to take out all 6 helicopters. I go into first person and it's pretty easy. They're not shooting missiles or anything like that, so you can take them out pretty quick with the Tula. But you don't have to use the Tula. You could just jump in the Tula, fly up a little bit, that'll activate the 6 helicopters, and then land the Tula back onto the platform. And you can jump out and use your Oppressor Mark II or your Sparrow if you'd rather do that. But like I said, I just like to use the Tula. I feel like that's just the easiest way to do it. Once you take out the 6 helicopters, you need to take the Tula to the LSIA airport, and it'll give you 3 different locations where you can land. I like to land in this location because right beside it is a little cart that I can jump on. You know, it's got the HSW upgrades and all that, so we can just rocket out of here on this little cart. And that'll complete the final setup mission. Now we need to do the finale. Once again, just go to your app and activate the finale. And first thing you need to do is fly over to the LSIA airport. And we need to use the hacking device that we planted to change the destination of the plane we need to shoot down. So just get close to the radar. You don't need to go up top, just somewhere down here. And start the hack, which is a really simple hack. It's just trial and error. No big deal there. Once you complete the hack, the plane is going to change its trajectory. Once it does that, we need to go up and hack the plane and then destroy all 4 engines. So hop in our Tula that we parked over here, fly up to the plane, use your phone to hack it. Once it's hacked, the first bonus objective, obviously, is taking out these all 4 engines of this plane. So make sure you take out all 4 engines. Once you take out all 4 engines, the plane is going to be headed towards the Alamo Sea, and you'll just need to follow it for a minute. Once the plane goes down in the Alamo Sea, we'll need to start with our second bonus objective. So we've already completed the first one by taking out all 4 engines. Now we need to complete the second one by swimming down here and getting all 3 items that we need to pick up. So once you get into the water, you can use your radar. It'll prompt you to use your radar, and that'll show you all 3 locations of the items that you need to pick up. The first 2 are going to be located outside the plane, and then the third one is obviously the black box, which we need to come in here, put some C4 on this wall, and then swim away from the C4, obviously, because you don't want to blow yourself up. That would suck. Once the C4 explodes, you can go into the new hole you just created and pick up the black box file. That's the second bonus objective. Now we've completed that, so we have the first 2 done. The third one, right here, this is important. Do not jump onto the turret. You don't want to use the turret because you won't be able to lock on to anyone. I like to get in one of these 4 seats. And also, you don't want to shoot at the people using the button that you would typically use in a car or any other vehicle. If you're in this seat, you can actually use your left trigger if you're on PlayStation or Xbox, and it'll actually lock on to people. So you'll shoot like you normally would outside of a vehicle. And the third bonus objective is to get 5 kills during this escape. So that's why I like to sit in one of these 3 seats in the back of the boat, and then you can use your left trigger to lock on to people that are on the bank. So that makes it a lot easier to take out 5 people during this escape. So you don't want to use, if you're on PlayStation or Xbox, you don't want to use L1 or LB to fire. You just want to fire normally, like you would if you weren't in a vehicle, so you can lock on to the people. And you're going to have plenty of opportunities here to take out at least 5 people. Obviously, the helicopters count, the boats count, because they have NPCs in the boats and the helicopters. So you'll have, like I said, plenty of opportunity to get 5 kills. Right here, you can just shoot the boats. It only takes a couple bullets and they blow up. There's at least 2 more kills. And if you get all the way over here and you don't feel like you've gotten the 5 kills yet, you can just take out these 2 helicopters that are following you. And that should get you to 5 kills. Now that we've done that, take the black box to the buyer, and we'll see if we passed all 3 bonus objectives. And there it is. All 3 bonus objectives complete. So if this video helped you, please like and subscribe and comment. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching.